Imagine this. Your mind feels like a raging storm, chaotic, overwhelming, and relentless. The waves of anxiety crash endlessly against the shores of your thoughts, while the fierce winds of negativity threaten to pull you under. Sound familiar? But what if I told you there's a hidden key buried deep within you, capable of transforming that storm into a serene, unshakable calm? A key that can unlock a place where peace doesn't just visit occasionally, but becomes your natural state of being. This isn't just another set of feel-good ideas or fleeting inspiration. What you're about to discover is a journey into proven strategies, ancient wisdom, and practical tools that can reshape your life. These 10 Buddhist lessons are more than advice. They're transformative practices designed to help you conquer the chaos, embrace positivity, and reclaim control of your inner world. But here's the real game changer. There's a powerful bonus lesson waiting for you at the end, something that might just be the missing piece in your pursuit of lasting peace and resilience. So get ready to rewire your mind, reshape your habits, and transform life's chaos into opportunities for growth. This isn't just about staying calm, it's about thriving with unwavering confidence and inner peace. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Detach to reduce suffering. Life often feels like a whirlwind, a constant chase for success, relationships, and material gain. Yet, beneath this frenzy, Buddhist wisdom whispers a profound truth. Suffering arises from attachment. Think about it. How often do we tie our happiness to things outside our control? Whether it's a promotion we didn't get, a relationship that faltered, or material things that lose their charm, the root of our anguish is always the same: attachment. Imagine holding on to a handful of sand. The tighter your grip, the more it slips away. Life is much the same. Attachment creates tension, frustration, and ultimately, suffering. In Buddhist philosophy, this insight teaches us to embrace detachment, not as indifference, but as freedom. Freedom is not about having more, it's about needing less. Let's apply this lesson to a common challenge: unmet expectations. A student pours their soul into preparing for an exam, hoping for the highest grade, only to fall short. The disappointment stings because they attached their self-worth to the outcome. Now, imagine instead that they approach the effort with a focus on growth, not validation. The result wouldn't define them, their dedication would. Here's a practical step: reflect on impermanence. Start small. Take a moment to observe a flower or the fading light of sunset. Notice how beauty lies in its fleeting nature. Similarly, material things, accolades, and even emotions are temporary. Recognizing this doesn't diminish their value, it enriches it. For a moment, try this exercise. Close your eyes and visualize one thing you're deeply attached to. Now, imagine yourself letting it go, not losing it, but releasing the grip it holds over your heart. Breathe deeply. Feel the lightness. This is detachment, not rejecting life, but embracing it without clinging. Buddhism doesn't suggest abandoning joy or relationships. It simply encourages us to hold them lightly. As the saying goes, you can't calm the storm, but you can calm yourself. The storm will pass. By learning to detach, we reduce the suffering tied to our expectations. As you move forward today, consider this question: what are you holding on to so tightly that it's causing you pain? Can you let it go, just a little, and make room for peace? The next time life feels overwhelming, remember, freedom begins when you release what weighs you down. Detachment is not the absence of love, it is the purest expression of it, free, unburdened, and serene. Lesson 2. Let go of what you cannot control. Life can feel like a tug-of-war, our minds pulling one way while reality pulls another. The more we resist the things we cannot control, the heavier our hearts grow. A Buddhist philosophy states, you only lose your peace when you fight battles that aren't yours to fight. Yet, how often do we spend precious energy wrestling with situations beyond our influence? Picture a traveler caught in a rainstorm, angrily cursing the skies for pouring down. Their frustration changes nothing, it only deepens their discomfort. But imagine if the same traveler accepts the rain, pulls out an umbrella, and keeps walking. The storm doesn't vanish, but its grip on them loosens. This is the essence of peace, not controlling the storm, but controlling your response to it. The antidote lies in the Buddhist principle of letting go. Let what comes come. Let what goes go. See what remains. Here's a practical way to shift your focus: the circle of influence exercise. Imagine two circles, one smaller and one larger. The smaller circle represents what you can control: your thoughts, actions, and responses. The larger circle encompasses what you cannot control: other people's choices, external events, or the past. Now, ask yourself, where are you placing your energy? Take a moment today to write down your current worries. Then, categorize each one into your circle of control or your circle of concern. Shift your energy to the former. Make peace with the latter. When you let go of resisting what is, you create space for clarity, calm, and even unexpected solutions. Flow with whatever may happen, and let your mind be free. Lesson 3. Use simple rituals for calm. Amid the chaos of daily life, it's easy to feel adrift, like a ship without an anchor. Deadlines, distractions, and demands pull us in countless directions, leaving us disconnected from ourselves. Buddhist wisdom offers a simple yet profound solution. Peace is found in the moments we return to ourselves. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this return is through simple, daily rituals. A small, intentional ritual, a morning stretch, a few deep breaths, or savoring a cup of tea, can ground you and remind you of what truly matters. What if you carved out just 5 minutes each day to center yourself? Tea if that time became a sacred pause, a chance to reset and realign? Start small. Choose one ritual that resonates with you. Perhaps it's journaling each morning, writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Or it could be a simple tea ceremony, where you focus on the warmth of the cup in your hands, the aroma rising, and the first sip. These moments are not about productivity, they are about presence. When you are present, every moment becomes a gift. Rituals create a rhythm, a sense of predictability in an unpredictable world. A consistent practice doesn't just calm the mind, it strengthens it, teaching resilience and mindfulness. Reflect on your current routine. Where can you insert a moment of stillness? In simplicity, there is peace. What ritual will you begin today to anchor yourself in calm and positivity? Lesson 4. Cultivate gratitude for everything. Life often feels like a relentless climb, with gratitude reserved for the peaks of joy and success. But Buddhism teaches us something different. Gratitude is not about what you have, it's about how you see. The true power of gratitude lies not in celebrating just the good, but in embracing the challenges that shape us. Imagine a seed buried in darkness beneath the soil. It's pressed down, confined, and seemingly forgotten. Yet, it is this very pressure that pushes it to grow, reaching toward the light. Life's challenges are no different. When we shift our perspective to see hardships as opportunities for growth, we unlock resilience and peace. Here's a practical step. Start a gratitude journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Don't stop at the obvious: a warm meal, a kind gesture. Look deeper. Maybe you're thankful for a difficult conversation that taught you courage or a mistake that led to an important realization. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. Gratitude anchors us, reminding us that joy is always within reach. Studies show that practicing gratitude rewires the brain, reducing stress and increasing happiness. But beyond science, gratitude is a spiritual practice, a way to see the world with open eyes and an open heart. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Lesson 5. Master inner harmony. Emotions are like waves, rising, cresting, and eventually receding. Yet, when a storm hits, it can feel impossible to see beyond the chaos. We're swept away by anger, anxiety, or sadness, believing the storm will last forever. But Buddhism reminds us, you are not the wave, you are the ocean. Emotions are fleeting, they don't define you. Mastering inner harmony means learning to ride these waves instead of letting them drown you. Think of a glass of muddy water. Shake it, and the dirt swirls chaotically. But set it down, and slowly, the sediment settles, leaving clarity. Your mind works the same way. When life shakes you, it's tempting to react impulsively, letting emotions dictate your actions. But when you pause, breathe, and observe, clarity returns. Start with the name it to tame it technique. When a strong emotion arises, don't suppress it. Instead, identify it. Say, "This is anger," or "This is anxiety." By naming the emotion, you create a gap between you and the feeling. You're no longer consumed, you're observing. Pair this with deep breathing. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. This simple practice grounds you, helping the emotional waves subside. Buddhism teaches us that emotions are not enemies to be fought, they are messengers, guiding us toward understanding. Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. Lesson 6. Strengthen resilience through purpose. In life, challenges often feel like towering walls, blocking the path forward. But Buddhist philosophy reveals a profound truth. When you walk with purpose, every step becomes meaningful, even the difficult ones. Resilience isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about finding strength in knowing why you face them. When you anchor your life in purpose, hardships become a part of the journey, not the end of it. Think of a difficult time in your life. In such moments, it's easy to lose motivation. But ask yourself this: why am I doing this? What greater goal does this struggle serve? Reconnecting with your why can reignite your strength. Here's a practical step. During moments of adversity, pause and reflect on your purpose. Write it down if you need to. Pair this reflection with a mantra like, "I am resilient because I know why I persist." When purpose guides you, challenges transform into stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. The next time you face hardship, don't just endure it, embrace it with purpose. When your purpose is clear, your resilience is unshakable. Lesson 7. Develop a growth mindset. Failure is often seen as the enemy, a sign of weakness, a reason to give up. But Buddhism offers a different perspective. The obstacle is not the end, it's the path. Every setback, every moment of adversity, carries within it a seed of wisdom waiting to be uncovered. In today's fast-paced world, fear of failure often holds us back. But ask yourself, what did this teach me? These lessons are the foundation of a growth mindset, a mindset that sees every failure as a step forward, not a step back. A practical way to nurture this mindset is through journaling. When you experience a setback, write down 3 things it taught you. This practice turns disappointment into self-discovery. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's, there are few. Adopting a growth mindset means approaching life with curiosity and openness, embracing mistakes as part of the journey. Growth comes not from avoiding failure, but from using it as a stepping stone. Lesson 8. Embrace the present moment. Life often feels like a tug of war, pulled by the regrets of yesterday and the uncertainties of tomorrow. But as Buddha teaches, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. The present is where life happens, yet it's the moment most of us overlook. True calmness doesn't reside in what was or what might be, it thrives in what is, here and now. The power to break free lies in mindfulness, the art of anchoring your awareness in the present. Here's a simple yet transformative practice: mindfulness meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Feel the air as it enters and leaves your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the breath. Start with 5 minutes a day. This exercise trains your mind to stay present, reducing stress and sharpening focus. When you live in the now, you free yourself from the weight of time. Calmness lives in the now, not in the never. Lesson 9. Practice compassion and kindness. In a world often driven by competition and self-interest, it's easy to overlook a powerful truth: kindness heals not exceptionally others but also ourselves. Buddhism teaches, radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Compassion isn't just an act, it's a state of being that calms your heart and strengthens your connections. Kindness is like a flame, it grows stronger with each act of giving. A simple act of kindness, like buying coffee for someone or taking a moment to truly listen to a friend, can brighten someone's day and bring you a profound sense of calm. Start your own kindness practice. Each day, find one moment to uplift someone else. It could be as simple as offering a smile or writing a heartfelt note. Compassion also extends to yourself. Practicing kindness means letting go of inner criticism and treating yourself with the same care you'd offer a loved one. As Buddha said, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. Lesson 10. Embrace freedom. Freedom is often thought of as a physical state, but true freedom resides in the mind. Buddha once said, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Resentment, guilt, and fear are heavy burdens that rob us of our inner peace. Freedom comes when we let go. When we forgive, both ourselves and others, we release the chains that bind us. Imagine carrying a heavy sack. With each piece of emotional pain you hold on to, you add another stone. Over time, it becomes unbearable. When you choose to forgive, it's like setting that sack down. The weight is lifted. Forgiveness is not just a gift to others, it's a gift to ourselves. It doesn't mean condoning wrongdoings, but choosing to let go of the power those negative feelings have over you. Start by forgiving yourself. Reflect on past mistakes with kindness, understanding that you did the best you could at the time. Then, extend that same forgiveness to others. The power to be free lies in your hands, waiting for you to choose peace over pain. Bonus lesson: the ripple effect of positivity. In life, we often underestimate the power of small actions. But the truth is, positivity is contagious. Imagine throwing a single stone into a calm lake. The ripples it creates extend far beyond the point of impact. This is how positivity works. A teaching from Buddha reminds us, thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. By embodying positivity and calm, we spread it to those around us. Every day is filled with opportunities to create ripples of positivity, a compliment, a helping hand, or even just a genuine moment of listening. Start by reflecting at the end of each day on one positive action you took. Recognize how that action may have had a positive impact on others. Positivity is not just about feeling good, it's about creating a space for others to feel good, too. In the journey of life, calmness and positivity are not destinations but practices. As Zen philosophy reminds us, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. This profound teaching is a call to embrace life's unpredictability with grace.